Hello everyone, Milkmanner here, and today's video is going to be a tier list of the Season 5 Gundam Evolution. Also note that this tier list is based on my experience using the unit and fighting the unit. So if you were thinking on unlocking a specific unit that you like, uh, this may be helpful, but I cannot guarantee you that the information that I give you is good. So yeah, first off, we have Zizabi. Zizabi is a unit of a tank. Uh, they nerf him. They increase its cooldown, so he's not more mobility. Is not more move freely using all his utilities like axe, tomahawk axe, and his like the one he charged to his teammate or the axe one and the leaping thing. So I'm gonna put Zazabi into a B tier. Why not? Yeah, B tier it is. Next up is RX Gundam. They actually didn't uh in, they didn't actually change RX Gundam, but they changed its bullet size, which is more hittable because players are complaining that they can hit, which is skill issue. But by having increased bullet size on Gundam, you can easily hit enemies very frequently. There are times that I miss those shots just by tiny pixel, but now I can hit them even I'm doing a hip fire, which is very crazy. So yeah, I put him into A tier. He's pretty good against all units as long you can aim properly, especially when hitting the headshot. He's very scary. So Gundam RX is going to be A tier. Next up, we have Unicorn. Unicorn, it's still the best support when as long you're in the group like pushing or diffusing or planting. Unicorn is very good as long you stick your teammates and maintain the healing and the shield. And also you can do damage with the G maneuver is pretty good as long you don't get hit by it. So I'm gonna put Unicorn at the S tier. So next up we have Guntank. In season 4, Guntank was very broken unit because season 4 they increased its fire rate and damage, which means it can build up a very fast G maneuver at that time. In season 4, I can build a G maneuver 7 times in one match. But now in season 5, Storm, they increase its fire rate again, which means they can build up the heat problem of his gun, and that is very not a good sign. Though you can fire a lot, but it causes the heat to build up, which is a no good. And they also nerf its rush ability, which means that You cannot block for 2 seconds. They lower it down to like a half of it, so it's like 1.5 seconds now. I can see that because in 1v1, the developers noticed that Guntank can win any 1v1 as long it is as long it has the rush ability. But now there are times that I want when I do a rush, I'm thinking to myself that, oh, I'm gonna reach him, I can do a combo, I can run over him and punch and then shoot him with my cannon. Uh, but now it is not. You think you can reach him, but you can't. So that's a very big problem for Guntank. You cannot win easily any 1v1 now. So what I do is I use the rush ability for important matter like escaping or a quick attack. Like if they are very close, then I use the rush. And also they increase its G maneuver cost, which is now in this season 5, I can only build like 6 or 5 G maneuvers in one round. And it's very noticeable that when I use gun tank, I should be pumping more damage, but no, I notice that my overheating problem keeps on rising very quickly, so I become very useless when I hit the overheating problem. So you have to be paying attention when using gun tank and looking at the overheat problem. So I put Guntank on S tier in season 4, but unfortunately I'm gonna put him A tier. If they I can be B tier, but yeah, I'm gonna put him B tier. It's unfortunately the boy needs to go down 2 steps. So yeah. So next up we have Sniper, GM Sniper. GM Sniper is very good unit, I can say. They gave him 2 dashes now, not one, so we can escape even more. And it can hover in the air while sniping, which is a very funny thing to see because in Harbor City you can see a lot of snipers hovering in high buildings. Though they can't escape properly because they're just in the air hovering, so you can get a shot from him. But yeah, he's now very scary. Also, they increase its health, which has more survivability. And yeah, he's basically an S tier. Mahiro. Mahiro is a good unit. It requires map knowledge and it requires you to play at choke points. So Mahiro is very good as long you know where to bounce your grenade launcher and you know how to use him properly. Because if you don't know anything about the map knowledge or where to bounce your grenade launcher, Mahiro is a bad unit to use. If you have those two knowledge in mind, you can essentially spam your grenade launcher at corners or choke points. So I put my hero in A tier. Next unit is going to be Exia. The developers have nerf its boost gauge. No, they nerf its boost, but I really don't see any difference. They nerf it very slightly, so boost recovery, yeah, that's it. I don't really see the problem with it, but as long you know how to like win a fight with Exia, do a combo or doing a backdoor, then you can win essentially. So I don't know much about Exia, so I'm gonna put him into S tier. Next up is Ziqomeli. For Ziqomeli, he's still terrible. There's nothing to talk much about Ziqomeli. As long you are very aggressive with its kit and know how to win a fight, then essentially you're very unstoppable. And also, if you manage to build up rage faster, then yeah, you're a good player. But I'm very sorry, but his is state there. So next up is Hyperion. In season 4, the developers increase its health to 1000, which is like it can survive even more. But now in season 5, they nerf him. They nerf Hyperion. Hyperion has now 900 health, not 1000, and the bubble shield is now, it went from 2000 to 1500. So basically you can destroy the bubble, uh not easily, but you can destroy the bubble quickly. I think that's a good word. So yeah, he's still a good unit for planting and disarming and going with teammates pushing together. He's a good unit. So I'm going to put him to 8 tier. So Pale Rider is a very good unit. Pale Rider, Hades, slow, grenade, heal, it can do anything. As long you can like trace the enemy unit, like their steps or their like where they're going, as long you can trace their movement, then you can easily melt them. So yeah, he is very solid S tier. We have the GM Shield. I just smacked my desk. Uh GM Shield. He is still good at season 4, and now they increase its bullet size. I am now more annoying at GM Shield. He's very annoying because that's my opinion, is that it can shield, it can heal, and it can bash. So it's like Pale Rider but a tank version. And they also, I think they also increase its like shield recovery of all shield units. I think so. Which is now he is very good because you can see him way back going in, and you can like pew, you can already can shoot because uh because of the bullet size. It's very dangerous to fight him. Also, he has the mines, which is makes him very good for defending. But yeah, but the mines can easily break as long you spotted them first. But if you don't know where its location is, then you have to know the surroundings on where that GM put his mines. So yeah, so I'm gonna put GM on 8 tier because God, I hate bullet size. So we have Turna. Turna, the developers nerf its bullet size and they lessen its G maneuver cost. It's because that each map, the developers notice that only one butterfly can be made in one match, so they lessen it to have more butterfly in one match. So as long you can hit your shots or land your shots, then you can build your G maneuver faster, which is okay because some players don't know that butterfly is very OP, but you are very vulnerable. You can easily be hooked by Marasai, ulted, and can be punched by Ashima, and you can also be sniped while doing butterfly. But yeah, so turn A, gonna put him on A tier. He was supposed to be S tier. Oh wait, no, yeah, I'm gonna put him S tier. He's still good. So we have Zaku range. Zaku range is one the best unit. It has not been nerfed or buffed. So this guy is very perfect at what he is right now. He's good at doing backdoor. He's good at picking units down. He's good at escaping with its smoke. So he's still the best. So S tier. For NU Gundam. For NU, I noticed that some players are playing NU in Season 5. It's because they increase its bullet size. I get it because when I use NU, the bullet size of NU was basically a needle. You cannot hit anything. Though you can hit, but it's very like not noticeable. But now you can notice the size of the bullet. So though they didn't increase its funnels or gun beam rifle, he's still a good unit. But yeah, he's still. I'm gonna put him in the B tier. So Marasai. Marasai is a unit that most players are annoying of, and they actually increase its bullet size, which makes him very is now scary to fight. When you get hooked, then you die. So it's a combo unit, and they also reworks it the bash skill. So basically, it cannot like do a poke. It can do a V slash. So I don't know, but for me, I'm getting a hard time doing a combo. I prefer the old one, which is like the poke one. I prefer the old one because I can do a combo very easily. But now it's like I can do a V shape, which is like I don't know. It's just in my opinion. Also Jim Rover is still good, so he's very good at like taking the point if the enemy doesn't have a shield or Hyperion to block the the Jim Rover. So yeah, S he's S tier. So next up we have Ashimar. Ashimar is still a good unit, and they nerf its napalm, which is they lower its damage per tick, and they lower the cooldown, which is the buff of his napalm, which is kind of good. But there are times that the enemy should have died, but they can survive. In the old Ashimar, it's basically a very dangerous to stand in Ashimar's napalm. Now, some units can survive the napalm, but he's still a good unit. As long you can land the napalm perfectly to where the units are standing, and also you can wall bang using Ashimar with the napalm. So he's still a S tier, a fun unit, I say. So next up, we have Ash Metos. Metos is a unit that is very good at doing healing, and is very good at healing a direct uh, lower teammate. So he's good, and the twin barrel is very scary. I can say. I tell you that the damage is very insane, and Turn also can be annoying sometimes because now they lowers its cooldown. Now you can now spawn more turrets, but it's kind of useless because you can spawn only one. But yeah, Metos is still a good unit. I'm gonna put him at A tier. Next up, we have Dom. Dom is very good unit to have, especially with the buff that he gains, like more damage to its mines. And yeah, I love putting the mines on the heal pack. It's very fun because let's say a unit that is very low and trying to escape, you didn't manage to get him, but you successfully put a mines under that hill pack so it can die. So he's now good. He's I love this unit. It's an S tier for me. Next up, we have Heavy Arms. Heavy Arms is a good unit to use when there's a lot of shield units, and Heavy Arms can easily melt those shield units faster than any units here, except for hey Bell Rider. When he's on Hades, it can break shields very quickly, but Heavy Arms has the tools, has the weapons to melt the shields away. So he's an A tier, but he's not an S tier. Uh, the G maneuver can be like increased because uh there are times that units survive from my ult directly. I don't know what is that, but yeah. There's sometimes, and there are times also good when he's doing a ult, and yeah. Dynamis is a very good pick right now. So yeah, Dynamis is a very good unit for any map. So yeah, Dynamis is S tier. We have now Susano. What I can tell about Susano. Susano is the most broken unit of all Season 5. He has the ability to throw a shuriken in front of you and it goes back behind you. And it has the ability to throw a lightning ball that is a long range. It can deal damage and it can be slowed. And yeah, so basically, one skill has a slow, a damage, and its long range. And also it has shuriken be that can be go back to him. So and also it has a I think he is the only unit that has a passive in the entire game. I don't know about that. If there's any unit that has passive, then freely comment down below which unit it is. But yeah, Susano is a broken unit. If you pair Susano, Metus, and Guntank, all three of them, you can essentially destroy a match with these three units. Because Guntank can lower their HP just by, let's say, behind these two units, Metus and Susano. It can basically do a support damage, and Susano can just slash in and throw his abilities and get the kill. And Metus, on the other hand, can essentially pocket heal pocket heal Susano, so he can basically not die. And the passive of it of Susano is every time he gets a kill or assist, it gains armor. And yeah, he's very broken. I can tell you. With these three units, they are very broken. So that's it. That's the Gundam Evolution Season 5. This video is very short because the announcement that the developers announced about the game, which is very unfortunate because in November 29 is my birthday. Of all days that they have picked, it's November 29. So yeah, was planning not to post this or was not going to make a tier list because of the announcement, but my mind just keeps on telling me to do it, so here we are. So hopefully that this tier list gives you an idea on which unit you're going to unlock, but um gonna so if you're not satisfied with the answer, then search more. There are other videos like this. So yeah, uh, that'll be all. This is Milkmanner. Thank you for watching, and yeah, see ya.